Archive Reddit thread from r/Super Smash Bros. Lawl, now deleted on June 26, 2020. First and only mention regarding both HIVEMIND and the Smash Bros. Speculation forum. Any and all typos or mistakes will be kept for posterity. Weird Smash Bros. Forum thing? Hey, it's Zen. Found in the right subreddit this time, since trying to post it to Smash Bros. Just got my post taken down. Anyway, since, figured this might be the type of thing you guys would be interested in, I might as well post about it. I was searching for stuff related to Smash circa 2019, since I wanted to see some stuff related to Wii U and 3DS, since I was hyped for the games at the time, when I stumbled across a random-ass forum. It was called Smash Bros. Speculation. As you can probably tell, it was a Smash Bros. Based speculation forum, with people guessing who would get into Smash, what new games would come out, etc., etc., and on it, I found a whole ass post or thread detailing something called Lawl. From what I found, it was some series about random ass characters getting Smash Bros. Inspired movesets and shit. Shout out to you guys. And people were posting the movesets from their spin offs. There's like Nova, Dreams, and I think something called Arceus or Arius? Anyways, aside from the normal posts, I found one from a guy called EricPlays66, and it's weird. Like, super goddamn weird. The post was just titled, My Moveset. Nothing else, just that with a video to accompany it. The title was, Smash Bros. Law Moveset. Again, nothing else. It started out with this cutscene showing this fleshy red thing with an eye staring at a computer monitor showing other movesets, some from the original Law and from other people's sets. I should mention that the room this thing was in was a mash of, flesh and technology shit. Like something out of Doom and that one Combine section in Half-Life 2, and a fleshy tentacle slowly emerged out of the wall to give this thing an invitation. Then this thing just smiles with the creepiest animation possible, like its lips were being pulled by string. Apparently from the splash screen it was called HIVEMIND or some shit. No idea why. Anyways, getting into the moveset in question, the entrance was it emerging from the ground forming from a flesh pile. And the neutral B was just throwing a syringe. Like after you threw the syringe, it would cause a random status effect and make the character dizzy or something so you could attack them. I should probably mention that the background was just some random guy's house with the sound of a baby crying along with the music. And the inspiration clip was just a picture of a syringe accompanied by text reading, My daily medication, thanks to you. Yeah, it gets weirder, trust me. Side B, The Crash. Yes, that's the actual name of the special, I'm not joking. It was just this thing infecting a car that spawned out of nowhere and drove forward, crashing into people with a loud as fuck sound that acted as a recovery, basically allowing you to not die. The inspiration clip was of a car crash. No, not something like from Local 58, like actual genuine footage of some car crash. It was taken from the POV of someone holding a camera, probably from the early 2000s or so, judging by the really shit quality of it. And their dad, I think, was drunkenly rambling about how much of a failure the son was. Some random divorce with a girl named Denise? The person holding the camera, probably the son, seemed to be holding back tears, and the dad didn't even notice. Or he just kept screaming at the poor kid. Like, even while watching it, I felt pretty bad for the kid, to be honest. After a while of yelling, the inspiration clip text is and after the crash, it just cut back to the up special, which was just this thing pulling off its head and throwing it upwards with its body regenerating to it. A bit creative considering the whole flesh monstrosity, but not as what the fuck as the previous one. Down special was just him pulling out a bottle of alcohol, what your habits did to me, and throwing it on the ground, creating a slip trap. If you threw it at an opponent, it would get glass in their face, causing you to take random damage. And the inspiration clip, if you can even call it that, was footage of what was probably the dad throwing a bottle of alcohol against the wall, missing the kid and it shattering all over the place, with the dad screaming at Denise off screen while this was happening. The background for this was presumably based on a wine cabinet in their house, since I could see a brief glimpse of it in the clip. Normally, I wouldn't talk about the character choices because half the time they're not important and are just taken from the original Lawl or other spin-offs, but the Final Smash was where that became actually important. The Final Smash opponent was the king from that shitty Zelda CDI game, but he was recolored. His beard and hair were now a dark brown. He had a blue suit with a black tie, jeans, and black shoes. His name was also changed to just The Father. But after the Final Smash was activated and HIVEMIND whacked him with a shovel, it briefly changed to Dead Man, which is where the cinematic played. I say cinematic, but it was more like live action footage, like the side special. It started out with this person holding a camera walking down some dirt path at night, heavily breathing and having a limp. There were trees everywhere, and aside from some crickets and other animal noises, it was dead silent. Eventually, there was a clearing, and it showed a graveyard with various people's names and death dates on it. The person holding the camera then stopped at a grave, not giving the name of the person because I don't want to dox anybody, but it was very clearly someone that died recently. The person then, I'm not joking, started to dig out the grave until they got to the coffin, and just smashed it open. There was text much like the side B that appeared as I did this.
You made me feel afraid to even look at you, but I won't talk to you. You constantly treated me like an animal, and you had the audacity to blame me for your declining sanity. It's not my fault that you loved your mind more than my own mother. I tried everything to get you to stop, yet you ignored me like I didn't even exist. My mom had to lie about you constantly so you wouldn't make her suffer. She had to make sure you wouldn't snap like a twig, right? No, she got that black eye all from the door. It wasn't because of... You would never. You should have died that day. Yet you somehow clung on to your miserable life. I wanted to strangle you right then and there in the hospital bed as I remembered how much of a waste of space you become. I wanted so badly to put your skull through the monitor as your heartbeat happened. I'm glad you died at the end. And I'm happy I'm free from miserable nobodies like you.
Once I got into the coffin, there was more text. The person inside looked exactly like the altered king. Brown hair, blue suit, jeans, everything.
Rot in hell.
And the dude just pulls out a Molotov and lights it before spiking it into the grave. It then cut to the camera guy hauling ass as they ran from the now on fire grave before it cut to the victory screens. All of which were pretty generic, to be honest. After that, I immediately checked the rest of the post to see if anybody saw what I did, but fucking nothing. No responses to Eric or anything related to the video other than great work or something like that. And then I decided to check the other spin-offs and movesets people posted. Holy shit, it was worse. Like, aside from the already existing spin-offs I mentioned here, there were others that had movesets that were far, far worse detailing shit I can't even post about on here. They were that bad. I legit can't even tell if this was some secret vent thread, some really shitty inside joke, or something weirder going on. I'm not saying Law wasn't a good way to vent or anything. If you need to vent, do it in your own way, but this inside a normal-looking Smash Brothers forum was definitely not normal. At least to me. And then the shit that made me get the fuck out of there was me seeing HIVEMIND on one of the ad banners. Yes, the character from Eric's video somehow appeared on an advertisement in the thread, and it immediately slithered away as soon as I saw it. I wasn't sure if it was a virus or some pre-programmed thing, but I wanted nothing to do with it, and just got out of there. I think I even saw it as part of the forum's logo, but I'm pretty sure it was just my eyes playing tricks on me. If anyone has an explanation for what the fuck I just saw, feel free to share it, because what the actual fuck? What? This is the first time I've been left speechless by a post on here. I tried to find the forum you were talking about, but I haven't found any results, nor anyone named EricPlays66 mentioned anywhere. Are you sure you're not confusing it with another spin-off or forum? Also, I would be genuinely concerned for Eric's safety and possibly others on the forum if this post was to go by, and assuming this was something that actually happened. If you're concerned about a virus or spyware, I would suggest running some antivirus software to be on the safe side. Ran it 100% clean. Thank God. Also, I did check the forum to see if you were right, and yep, gone. Wiped. Honestly, I'm kind of mixed, because I wish I got screenshots or downloaded the video or something, but at the same time, I'm lucky I didn't get infected by whatever that was. Ah well, whatever. Thanks, Shreks. Please don't call me Shreks, but take care. Thanks. See ya. As stated within the post, both the forum and the aforementioned video by Eric are currently lost. Any archives of either the video or any posts made within the Smash Bros. Speculation forum, aside from the Reddit thread mentions, would be greatly appreciated. The Cloaked One.